Hey, I'm Joel Johnson from St. Paul, Minnesota. Love hockey. Got a start growing up in Cottage Grove, Minnesota, east side of St. Paul. Eventually moved to Woodbury and spent my youth days playing with some fun friends and families. Eventually made my way through a variety of channels to Bethel University and played 3 sports there. And for some reason, hockey always kept sticking around. The reason I played hockey is my mom grew up in Roseville, which is in northern Minnesota. And my dad has no idea what hockey was at that point, but my mom wanted me to play. And so I remember getting my start, falling in love with the game. Probably a better coach than I ever was a player, but that's okay. Just love learning and appreciate the chance to be around such great people. Hockey's such a special community, close-knit. The USA Hockey family is only proven to be even closer than anyone could ever imagine, and so it's just a fun experience to be involved. In terms of hockey, I started coaching just because I was needed something to do, and I volunteered with a girls team starting off as a co-op back at right after college, and the game has grown so much from there. I ended up moving on coaching soccer and golf, baseball at the high school, at the college level. Finally landed at Bethel University, which is my alma mater, coaching men's and women's soccer, men's hockey. Turned into a job at the University of Minnesota, where I was fortunate enough to work with Laura Halderson and had a great run there with some really special players, including a bunch of players that ended up at the USA Hockey level. Some of the mentors that I've had in coaching, I go back. Probably the most significant one is a gentleman named Pete Oss. Pete coached a long time at the Minnesota high school level. I was able to coach with him at the college level. We had some great times. It was unique for me. Probably someone almost twice my age that became a best friend in about a 5-6 year period. He's somebody that I still reference. I can't think of anybody more than my family and my wife. She was a college athlete and a high school coach. And so as I get home and we process through life together with me as a coach, there's nobody I learn more from than her. Sometimes she puts me in my place, sometimes she gives me my space, but all in all, I honestly learn more from her than probably anybody else. When I think about my coaching philosophy, I come up with 2 words, and it's a win-win. And I always encourage our players. I've said this from day one when I started coaching at the high school level. We're going to be measured up based on our success. In this case, we're measured on the color of the medal that we win, but we're going to define ourselves differently. And that's going to be living and fulfilling the values that we've predetermined in life. As a team, there's nothing more special than coming together and saying, this is how we want to play, this is who we want to be. And I don't think you can plan for success without first saying, here's who and what we want to be about. And so I always talk about a win-win philosophy, a little dualistic mode of thinking. In the women's hockey world, I think it's the pinnacle, and that's the opportunity to coach and represent your country at the Olympic Games. There's nothing that I've done necessarily special that's prepared me for this moment. It's just been small steps along the way, and I credit the people that have influenced me on the ice and off the ice. So I can't think of a more special opportunity for me than to be able to represent my country and to lead some wonderful athletes and other staff members. It's a group effort. It's not about me. It's about all of us together, and I can't wait to enjoy the journey.